Welcome to the jungle, baby. Look at what I've got. Lovely, lovely, oh, lovely. Look at that velvet leaf. Oh my God. So I'm not gonna lie, but this forest theme that I'm creating in my bedroom, I find myself gravitating to leaves with a velvety texture. So not seen here, but I will debut that sometime later, is the varicosum that I got. Until I repot it, and stage it nicely. This, oh my goodness. The whole time I saw other people showcasing their Alocasia Frydeks, I was wondering, is it worth the hype? And I went ahead and got this starter version of the Frydek Variegated, Alocasia Variegated Frydek, and I have to tell you, it has not disappointed. I love this plant. And I put it in this terrarium setup because I just love driftwood. This is not driftwood though. This is, I think this is a piece of a root of a tree that they blew the glass in a way that sits perfectly on the root segment, which I think is highly creative. And lately I've gotten into creating terrariums, and I thought, I've seen some people saying that the best way to keep Alocasia Frydek happy is to put it in a vessel without a drainage hole. And I thought, rather than just giving you a basic tall vase or some sort of pot without a hole, why don't I stage you this way? On the other side of her is some moss. I love moss. I'm into moss. You can see my beautiful moss pole back here that I got my princess staged on. Absolutely love her. She's been putting out leaves for me. And I top dress her with some moss. This is another starter that I got recently. This little guy right here. Believe it or not, this is a Florida beauty. Yeah. And it wasn't cheap. But I think she'll survive, and I'm gonna enjoy growing her. In the meantime, I've got this beautiful specimen to admire. Really, it's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Not to be outdone, down there is my Melanochrysum. Still getting acclimated. It put out a new leaf, but it wasn't quite nice. It was sort of retarded. But it's been out a new one. Hopefully this new leaf is much better. And on the pole, I've got Monstera dubia. It's coming along nicely. She put out a new leaf. So I'm getting acclimated to this environment. And the forest theme is well underway. Yes, spiders and everything included. You see this Ludicea? I love jewel orchids. It is actually, probably can't see it, but it's finally given me a new growth point right in the center there. And I can't wait. I have a new one, a different design, leaf with different designs, but I'll show you that another time. Yes, got some, I love this Syngonium. I got this from Steve Leaves. It's really beautiful. I love it. I can't wait for it to get acclimated and start growing. Oh, and another thing that I got, Syngonium alba. This one too is also considered a starter plant, or a young plant at least. It came in a 4-inch pot. So we'll see. I think it will brighten up the space. I think it will look great with the dark walls as a backdrop. And ooh, my friends over here need dusting. But look at this new leaf that has come out of this philodendron. I'm not sure which one this is. It might be black cardinal or red something. I don't know. Calathea dotty. These aren't quite staged yet. They're just sitting here waiting for me to put up some light so I can stage them properly. But yeah, I think I will always keep these ferns on my table because I just love them on my nightstand. I love ferns. I find them so common. I believe this is the Korean rock fern, doing so well. When I literally recovered this from a little, like literally one little tiny leaf. I thought it was dead, but here we go. So don't give up on your ferns. They're pretty hardy. They're tougher than you think. All right, that's it for now. I think I've shown enough. I've got lots more to show and to share, but man, I'll leave you with this. Welcome to the jungle, baby.